Hey everybody, this is Michael Hoffman from St. Catharines, obviously, and we wanted to do a little Unify follow-up because I know we had to cancel everything because of Corona and the shenanigans that are going on. I shouldn't say shenanigans to make light of it, but the fact is that it's been pretty disruptive. I thought I would send out a little note just to kind of say, there are things that we can do with the family now that sort of impact and ignite our domestic church. Are you praying every day? Let's start off the morning after breakfast as a time when we actually take a few minutes just to say some prayers for those that are in need. Have your kids say prayers for those that come to their mind, like homeless people or elderly people or people that are in the hospitals that are sick. Give them an opportunity to verbalize their prayers on a regular basis, and this is a wonderful excuse to do so. After evening meals, after you bless the food, take an opportunity to say, who should we pray for? That also is speaking of prayer, we have an opportunity to ignite formal prayers like rosaries. This is a great time. If your family has never prayed a rosary together, now is the time to do so. I distinctly remember, we were talking about this the other day, that in the tragedy that happened at the 1972 Munich Olympics when the Israeli athletes were murdered by terrorists, that whole event that happened over days, I distinctly remember, I was 9 years old, and I distinctly remember that our family got together on a regular basis every day, at least twice a day. We prayed in the mornings and the afternoon, and we all knelt for the first time in my memory, and we said the rosary together. And from that time on, I just always knew that we were a family that, first of all, when time came and need rose, that we prayed. It wasn't uncommon. This is something that we did, and that was my first memory, but we did it quite often. I love the fact that my mother actually introduced how to say the rosary then, and we actually prayed all 5 decades. Sometimes we would do, one decade at a time if we had to leave, but we always stopped to pray the rosary during that time, and then it became part of what we did. This is an awesome opportunity to bring some of our traditional prayers into your family. Are you praying the rosary? If you would love some help with that, go to theholyrosary.org. It's my favorite site for all things rosary that'll help you not only learn to say it, but learn to pray it in the different ways you can pray the rosary and everything else. Just bringing up the idea that we do things together spiritually and we don't have to do it at church is a wonderful way of bringing spirituality into your homes, and now's the time to do so. Those are just some ideas to help ignite and to unify your family during this time of crisis. We're always looking for ideas, so reach out to Michael at ignitingperformance.com, or maybe even leave a comment below, and let's share some ideas of how you're unifying your family during this challenging time. God bless, stay safe, and hopefully we'll talk to you soon.